There is the rise of these iPad kids in this ever-expanding landscape of technology. This journey is much more darker than you think and often begins innocently, but as we navigate the intricate web of algorithms, influencers, and unforeseen consequences, from the online addictive gaming, TikTok to dangerous adult industries. Back in the days when friendship, playing, making real-world skill were important things to know, today's Gen Z like to spend most of their time with the everlasting hamster wheel of consuming content, often useless. So, what's causing it, what's the danger, and is there any solution? Let's start with cause, the trapped and irresponsible parents. To understand the problem, we need to understand the cause of why parents are willing to give their children early access to technology. One of the main reasons is many parents find themselves trapped in the demanding web of work-related pressures. The struggle to balance professional obligations with parenting responsibilities often results in a reliance on digital devices as convenient distractions for children. Here is the study. A survey by FlexJob found that 63% of two-parent households work full-time, which leads to relying on screens to keep kids occupied while completing work tasks. This shows that the majority of parents are currently simultaneously having kids and dealing with hectic work schedules, so the use of a screen providing entertainment and engagement becomes an easily accessible solution to maintain order and minimize disruptions. The other reason is the absence of consistent parental guidance. According to the latest study, only 14% of parents admitted to regularly checking their child's devices and social media without their knowledge. Children may navigate the digital realm without adequate supervision. Parents, overwhelmed by their responsibilities, might neglect to monitor the content and duration of their children's screen time. This lack of oversight opens the door to potential exposure to explicit content or harmful online influences, contributing to the darker side of the digital experience. Lastly, even if parents are responsible and understand the risks, they still fall for social pressures. In a 2021 survey, parents reported feeling pressured by society and other parents to give their kids the latest tech devices. The pressure to conform to societal norms and peer expectations can drive parents to provide mobile devices to their children prematurely. In an era where digital interaction is synonymous with socialization, parents may feel compelled to ensure their children fit into this digital narrative. The fear of their children feeling excluded or left behind socially becomes a motivator to grant access to smartphones or tablets. Once granted, this seemingly innocuous act of placing a digital device in the hands of a child initiates a journey into the intricate digital ecosystem governed by algorithms. According to an MIT technology review, around 70% of content viewed on YouTube is recommended by its algorithms. These algorithms, driven by profit motives, operate silently in the background, shaping the digital experience of our children. Shockingly, studies reveal that a substantial percentage of online content consumed by children is recommended by algorithms, often leading them towards explicit, adult, or harmful material. The algorithms are designed to maximize screen time for financial gain, inadvertently exposing young minds to content that can leave a lasting negative impact on their perceptions and behaviors. Even places like YouTube Kids, specifically made for kids, have some serious problems. Many parents think it is safe to give access with filters on, but even if filters are working perfectly, there are still very good chances of algorithm bypasses, and kids can get exposed to some inappropriate content anytime. However, if filters work well, still there are very harmful effects of early exposure to technology. Let's take them one by one. Early access to mobile phones increases the risk of childhood obesity by 30%. On average, children aged 8 to 18 spend 7.5 hours a day in front of screens for entertainment alone, which amounts to 114 days a year according to recent Slick Text reports. It emphasizes the urgent need for parents to regulate screen time to address this growing health concern. Or else days are not far where heart attacks will be common for children with the combo of fast food and screen time consumption. Next is attention span. Should I repeat this phrase again? Children having shorter attention spans than goldfish is not a new thing, but it becomes even dangerous when they start seeing short-form content from an early development age, leading to many psychological conditions like ADHD and short-term memory loss. Early mobile phone access correlates with an increase in depression risk and heightened social anxiety among children, according to studies from the JAMA Psychiatry. Excessive screen time also hampers the development of essential social skills, potentially affecting children's ability to interact and form meaningful relationships. Parents play a crucial role in mitigating these risks by regulating screen time and fostering real-world social interactions. Going forward, there are certain behavior changes. while limited research directly links early mobile phone access to extreme antisocial behaviors in children. A study in JAMA Network Open did find associations between excessive social media use and conduct problems among youth. Additionally, exposure to violent media can potentially desensitize young minds and increase aggression. Unfiltered access to explicit material may contribute to antisocial tendencies. However, there are very limited cases currently, but as time goes forward, anger issues and psychopath behavior are constantly increasing. Now, let's talk about the most harmful section of internet that your kids might fall earlier than you think. The unrestricted access to mobile phones can inadvertently expose children to adult content, posing potential risks to their emotional and psychological well-being. According to research by American Psychological Association found that on average most children have their first exposure to porn before they're even 13 years old. Most children have seen pornography online, often unintentionally. This exposure can have detrimental effects on their development, contributing to distorted perceptions of relationships and inappropriate behaviors. Especially with the rise of influencers promoting adult-oriented content on platforms like OnlyFans, it is becoming even more dangerous. But from where they will be able to reach these darker side of the internet? Well, influencers. With the rise of influencers, what children are following online can shape their values and behaviors. A report by Influencer Marketing Hub found that 88% of teens have been influenced by a social media creator to make a purchase. The depiction of lavish lifestyles, explicit content, and promotion of misleading products can lead to financial, psychological, and informational harm. Parents must take an active role in monitoring the online role models their children follow. It becomes even more dangerous for girls. The risks of unsupervised internet use are amplified for young girls. Studies show girls report more depression, anxiety, bullying, and body image issues related to social media use. Girls are also more likely to be targets of online sexual exploitation. According to Thorne, more underage sex trafficking victims are lured online first. Parents must be especially vigilant about their young daughters' digital habits. Even if they don't fall for these big traps, still there are chances of depression, anxiety, and social behavior changes that may lead them to industries like OnlyFans in the future, thinking it's the only choice left for earning quick money. What's the solution? The best solution is to only expose kids to smartphones or iPads later in their development. However, if parents want their kids to engage with technology from an early age or use screens occasionally to occupy them, they should not forget to limit usage and monitor activities closely. It is better to use services with educational content specifically designed to be safe for kids. Look for platforms that manually check content before publishing and maintain rigorous safety standards. We bring such weekly content on various topics to expose what's happening in everyday life that you should know about, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with all the parents and social media addicts to spread awareness. Let's work together to help the next generation thrive in our increasingly digital world.